Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ike? Clayton Crates. Keep begging. Mr. Greg. Sapphire. Sister. Saradini. Sculpting class is looking good. Yeah, but I had forgotten that that all PayPal tips would go towards the goal, and Mr. Ike, I told Mr. Ike to pay for his shipping fee of $150, and so it's actually technically $150 less than what it is, but it is very good even with that missing. So it added his shipping cost to the goal. That was my bad. Whoops. I don't think there's even a way I can remove it, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just tack on 150 at the end. Call. I'll set a new goal for $150 once we complete this one that's running. Bookkeeping error, yeah, exactly. How do you process, or okay, what's the decision-making process on what environment I put my character in? That's a good question. So what comes first is structure, right? Structure first, then make the structure look good. That's kind of the thing, you know. You're waiting for the registration for your bike at the moment. Okay, like motorcycle bike, I imagine. Car got nabbed and now you're doing a bike, huh? Or did you end up getting a replacement car? On this one, Greg, this idea just kind of came to me that we're gonna make this this piece of dock that our pirate friend is on. Oh yeah, that's where we left off. Okay, I have to finish doing the rope part. It's just, we're always trying to tell a story with our characters, and the environment or the base can really help tell that story. Oh, okay. Yeah, motorbike will do you better than a visit to the U.S., I think. Once the visit's done and over with, Okay, we have to do our rope stuff here. Let's get the materials for that. Let's see, what do I need? I've got the super glue here. I need the rope, and I need my lighter torch. 1 second.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
All right. Hey.
Well, I normally don't take coin from magic, but this is a special case.
Let's finish it. Love your classes.
Greg, thank you so much, man. I very much appreciate that. $8 off. Shoot. Let's finish. You playing some kind of joke on me here, Greg? It is finished. Oh, wait. Just kidding. Hey, now, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the $150 tip there, Mr. Greg. I appreciate it, man. Contributing to the class fund. Appreciate it. We'll be getting into bulking out our robot characters this weekend. For those that don't know, I do a free class on Sundays. You can check out the VODs and learn to sculpt along with us. So it's a very detailed, thorough walkthrough, start to finish completion of a project. So we're building robots right now. And it's funded by wonderful contributors like Mr. Greg here.
Well, I normally don't take coin from magic, but this is a special case.
Mr. Ike. Now I don't have to add another goal of
PFFF. I can do it better tongue.
PFFF. Thank you so much, man, Mr. Ike. I appreciate it. Hey, now I don't have to create a little goal for 150. You already crushed it. Nice, man. Thank you both very, very much for really supporting what I do, because I can't do it without you guys. I'm being 100% honest. I would this ship that's barely held together would not stay afloat without you guys. So thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right, we can just turn this off. Look at this. So let's see here. Now, feel free. You guys can always support. Doesn't always have to be a goal there, but I like that better. I really do. I like that when people tip, it goes towards something better, more than just it just being, a tip. I don't know. I just like it better that it's you're supporting me, but you're also enabling us to do something, provide something for the community by creating these classes. So it's like everyone wins.
Well, I normally don't take coin from magic, but
Looper.
This is a special case.
Gotta get a 10K goal.
For Emma's B-Day.
For Emma's B-Day. All right, Looper. Hey, thank you so much. We appreciate that. We appreciate all the support you've been giving us, dear Looper, and that you have done through the years. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate it very much. Make a 10K goal. Yeah. I imagine you might be a big contributor to that, there, Mr. AK. I mean, I don't really like pulling weeds out in the garden, but you seem to be a huge fan of it, and if that's what you're into, somebody's got to do it. I was out there today pulling weeds, and just the war of attrition begins to stop the plants from growing that I don't want to be there. There's a certain variety that grows in my area that are pretty ruthless. What's up, decent things? How you doing, my friend? Should we get some love in the chat for Looper and our other regular supporters? Yeah, sure. Go right ahead. Only free will love offerings. Nothing forced. Hey, Sebastian. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I got very distracted by these three crazy people here: Greg, EK, and Looper. Oh yeah. I was gonna turn that off. Let's see. Let's just, or should I'll leave it on there for the day so we can see that's fully funded. Right? Or we turn. We'll leave it on so we can relish the victory for at least one evening. Okay, so we are gonna be finish. I think we're gonna. This will be the last day working on the Captain Sabertooth here until the painting, of course. So next week we'll be painting him. Yeah, glad you're feeling better, man. Okay, let's see, that's two filters. No, wrong one. Let me focus the camera. So what does the motorcycle licensing look like in Germany? It's got to be pretty intensive, or is it pretty laid back? Know how much they love their over the top paperwork. You would get. Oh, okay. EK, I don't think you heard this story. I don't know if everyone else has here heard it, but so I went to Germany back in October of this last October. I was out there for a month. While I was out there, I got invited to go to a polymer clay convention in the Czech Republic, which is a country right next to Germany. So for the first time ever, I hopped on a train and in Germany and went over to the Czech Republic by train. I think it took, maybe it was like a 4-hour train ride or something like that. But anyways, I got in just fine. No checking of passports, no customs, nothing, into the Czech Republic. Went to the event. I even streamed at the event, and everything went down without a hitch. Okay. But on the way back, going from Czech Republic to Germany, was a different story. So I was sitting on the train, just like I was on the way back or on the way there, and we crossed the border into Germany, and then all of a sudden the train has to stop for customs agents to board, and it was like 4 or 5 policemen with the dog, and they came to like everybody and like asked for passports, and then had their dog sniffing around. Well, of course, I stick out like a sore thumb, being long-haired and bearded and wearing nothing but black, and I had a green army-colored backpack, and like an army green-colored backpack. Anyways, on top of the way that I could have been perceived by how I looked, the dog started hitting on my bag, and the guy, the head commander of this little platoon was like, do you have drugs? He said it just like that with like the German accent and everything. And I was like, no. He's like, have you ever done drugs? I'm like, no. And then, the dog, and they're like, we need to search your backpack. And I was actually low key kind of worried because I had grabbed 2 Czech Republic Pilsner beers to bring back to my father-in-law. I didn't know if it was allowed or not, but of course it was. It was totally allowed, but you know how it is. You're just like thinking, oh boy, what's he going to find? There's got to be something in there that's going to get me in trouble. So anyways, he opens up my bag and is looking through it, and then they found out why the dog was hitting on my bag. I had my little bottle of beard oil in there that has rosemary, I think rosemary and mint in it. I think it was that. And he picked up the bottle and showed it to his colleagues. I was like, oh, okay. And then so he realized that it wasn't. I didn't have other kinds of herbs in my bag. I had the legal kind, rosemary and mint in my beard oil. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I was like, whew, all right, made it through. The funny thing is, I didn't really think to bring my passport. But then, like, last minute, I was like, ooh, I should probably grab my passport before I go to another country. And if I had not thought to grab it, I would have went all the way to the Czech Republic and got in just fine. But on the way back, I wouldn't have been allowed in. So it really worked out. Been stuck in the Czech Republic. Oh, yeah? So now I learned, what I learned from that is that a police dog, or a dog that smells for particular scents, cannot differentiate between it can't tell if there is this type of herb or that type of herb, but it can tell if there is a herb. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty interesting. It makes sense too, you know. They're just trained to, if there's anything that has a smell from a particular, you know, like a strong smelling herby smell, to say, hey, you guys should probably check that out. Oh, really, Saradini? Always fun situations. I'm sure that was a pleasant surprise for the customs officer. The funny thing is, I was sitting there worried about the 2 beers I had, and then it occurred to me that there was a group literally on the train drinking Czech beers the whole time. Like a little, I guess that's just the thing over there, to kind of hop on a train and be drinking the whole time. I was like, oh yeah, of course it's not a problem. They've been drinking the whole time. There's a little like caddy that comes by with the drink caddy like ever so often, which is pretty cool. I didn't dare partake because I was worried I was gonna like get off at the wrong stop or miss my transfer or something and end up in like France or something. Middle of nowhere in Europe. I have to figure out my way home. I had a map just in case I had to like walk back or something. We'll get back one way or another. I will get back. I'll never forget the vile scent of emptying the diaper bin. We're working on a base for this pirate character. It's gonna be a dock, like a boat dock. Yeah, I don't miss that stage of parenthood either. Yeah, I'm gonna texture the beams because I textured these planks, but I haven't done any texture on the beams yet. That's pretty nuts, man. 2,200 for a motorcycle license. What? Really? It's pretty nuts. I don't think it's that much here. Now you just ride an e-bike. My parents are. I grew up in a household that, you know, they've been riding motorcycles since I was a kid, but I never got into it. No, thank you. I've personally known too many people that have been either terribly injured or unalived by riding motorcycles on the streets. I think dirt biking is I think a better way to scratch that itch. IMO. Way safer than driving on the roads. I will say though, in Germany, I mean, people are better on the roads, the cars and stuff. But I'm old and I drive pretty slow. Yeah. Well, you don't know how people drive here, AK. You might not want to if you saw how people drive here in the States. There's a reason my wife doesn't even want to drive a car here. People are pretty bad. She's always sending pictures of cars she sees driving down the road to her dad, because you know how it is in Germany, like all the cars are like pretty much brand new that are on the road. You know, they have to be in very well condition to drive there. It's much more strict. Here in the States, we got people with like garbage bag windows, and like the middle of the truck is like this driving down the road, like about to snap in half, missing bumpers and stuff like that. Totally cracked windshield, like you can barely even see out of, just cruising. So yeah, we pretty much just drive things until they stop moving here. So hey man, I don't blame those people. I'm sure most of them would have a nice repaired car if they could. I've been there, done that. Oh, hold on one second here. I have to look something up. Let's see here. Many people who drive motorcycles are really, really sweet. Oh, I know. Definitely. Like I said, I grew up around bikers. All my parents' friends are biker people. And they're the roughest on the outside kind of looking people, but then when you talk to them, some of the smart, even like really intelligent and just nice, which is always surprising. Yeah. I learned not to judge books by their cover when it comes to people real early, for sure. Let me see here. to look something up really quick. Let's judge by the cover, because most time is true. I mean, of course, sometimes it's true, of course. I'd say it's 50-50 for me. An honest 50-50, I would say. Let's see, woodland gremlin. I try to judge someone by the content of their character, not by how they look.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Mr. Tidola, 11 months. You have a bit of a Sabertooth look going on there yourself. There's, yeah. You know what? I'm just not cutting my hair or my beard, and it just happens pretty naturally. I'm also wearing my Morgoth hoodie that Jones got for me. Maybe it's the hoodie. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you for all your support there, Mr. Tidola. I'll get you this wisdom here. 1 second, I just gotta look something up for the misses really quick. Let's see. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to figure out which song is causing the first class of the woodland gremlin painting to be taken down. They don't make it easy. Gotta go. Video can't be seen or mon. Okay, here it is. I found it. I see. It was a Hunger Games soundtrack. That's why. Okay, see details. Okay, let me screen. What happened during this one is I decided to try to use what was listed as a royalty-free playlist just for this particular session, and it totally was not, and ended up getting the video not only not monetizable but removed. Let's see. I know, right? Big oof. But it's just this one song, so the missus is going to edit it out and we'll repost it so it's available on YouTube. Okay. Wisdom time, T-Dota. Tooth of Wolf. Let's see. You may feel small and insignificant at times, but remember, even the tiniest pebble can make the largest ripple in the pond. That's true. Very true. Yeah, that's on YouTube, Rob. It's different over there. They're a little bit more crazy about that kind of stuff. The Twitch video is still available. Is still available. Okay, we just got to do this board wrapped here, and then we'll be done with this part. Probably about that much. Right. You know, and I had heard that they were working on the ability to scan. Yeah, exactly. It's with live content, you would have to have the ability to scan the content, and also you'd have to collect evidence of the DMCA happening. You know what I'm saying, or the evidence of people using the music. So it's just much harder to do. But I had heard that a long time ago that they were working on a system to be able to do that. Been kind of waiting for them to actually, the music industry to kind of drop a huge lawsuit on Twitch, because the reality is they're not interested in individual content creators. They're interested in getting Twitch caught out of safe harbor. I've looked into this quite a bit, and it makes perfect sense. So safe harbor is when, say somebody's on the platform on Twitch and they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. Twitch is not liable because they've done everything in their power to prevent it from happening or to stop it from happening. So that keeps them in what's called safe harbor. So if Twitch can if they can prove that Twitch isn't doing everything that they can do to stop the infringement from happening, they can get them out of safe harbor, and then they can go after Twitch, go after Papa Amazon, and that's where the real money is. So good old lawfare. They're just, which is what I think is really what's happening, and that's why it's been so quiet since that first wave when there was all these DMCA takedowns happening. It went really quiet. Remember, people were using the top 100 kind of radio music all the time, and I think people still are. People kind of got laxed about it again, which I imagine is what they were kind of hoping for. The VODs is where Twitch was getting people from what I've seen. Yeah, VODs is something that can be tracked much easier. Lawfare has become a popular word in the last year or two. Yeah. I despise all that kind of stuff, man. I wish people were not greedy, but they are. As it is said, the love of money is the root of all evil. It's so true. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of it that is what causes people to do terrible things. It's a common misconception. Money can be used for wonderful things. It's a tool. Or terrible things. Just like fire or a knife. Yeah, right. Like I said, money's not an issue. The love of it is the issue. Yeah. I would agree with you, but they would make more from big moves like that than individual consumer use, you know. So. But yeah, I totally agree. Now, my I guess strategy with the music situation has been to use game soundtracks, because I really love the music in games, and it's a fairly safe thing to do because game companies allow the streaming of their games, and therefore they allow the use of their music. Most companies even outright will say in their ELUA that all right. Okay, what's next here? Did I bake those
The
barnacles?
strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Reaper Miniatures. Welcome in, everybody. How was your evening? How was the announcements for the week? Everybody doing all right? Welcome in. My name's cnotbusch. I make one-of-a-kind sculptures, if you don't know me. And I paint my work with the wonderful paints that Reaper Miniatures has, mostly. I very much love their paint. John said I should sculpt something for them. I would love to sculpt something for them. John knows where to find me when he wants to make that happen. I would love it. We're working on this fella here. This is a Captain Sabertooth. He's a swindler, a pirate. He's playing cards. I don't know. Do I have the cards somewhere around here? I have some placeholder cards, but we're building his base, which will be like a kind of like a boat dock that he's going to be on top of. So, you know, I sculpted all these planks for the top part here, and then we're gonna make this look all like water eroded, and then some whatchamacallit, barnacles and stuff on the side. And that, so yeah, we're in the basing stage of this piece. But let me show you guys that are new here some stuff I got in the works, some other projects, so you get a good sense of what we're doing here. Hey, Essentia. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, I'll show you. Oh, Let me just make a big, huge mess here real quick. Okay. You can tell we're getting close to Friday because the workshop is looking rough. It needs some tender love and care. It's been my new Friday ritual to just reset the workshop. Here's a Minotaur piece I'm working on, and let's grab a pirate skeleton here too. Oh, let's grab Morgoth. He's almost finished. I shall, Essentia. I shall. Okay. Morgoth's getting really close to finish. We just did the lights for him. Sitting on the dock of the bay. So this is the Minotaur. He's also very close to being finished. Last time we worked on him, we made his made him detachable, or at least he should be. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, he's supposed to be detachable. Maybe it's just suctioned in there because of the... Okay. He can just stay there for now. I'll let a future cnotbusch deal with that problem. Axe comes off there. Otis who? Who's that? So we got that one going on. We got, let's see. That's who wrote that song. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Here is Morgoth. Now we were working on his light system today. Check it out. He's gonna have the Cimmeril gemstones in his crown there. Pretty happy with that one so far. This smoky dragon comes here. And then we made, so he'll, let's see, this will come off, like this. And then this will be magnetized. That's what we were working on today. And we have a battery compartment and the ability to change the LEDs right here. See that? Just pull them out. Swap them out. The LEDs last a very, very long time, but I've been wanting to make it really easy for future changings to happen just by designing the light system different. Then here's the switch right here. Okay, So we got that going on. And many, many more, my friends. Many, many more. Where'd my dock go? Oh, right here. Okay, let's get to... Okay, what's our next step here? We need to do... some weathering on these pillars here. See if I can get a good reference. Mm-hmm. I do, yeah, join us. Okay, let's use, we're probably gonna have to use I have to use an X-Acto knife. Yeah, that's a little bit harder wood. Yeah, maybe that would work. Like how do you add emotes to Twitch that you want, like your own emotes? Is that what you're wondering? You have to have a channel, and then I think you have to at least be affiliated to have emotes that you can add. There's some like better Twitch TV things that you can do if you're not, but for Discord, I'm not sure. All right, let's get a fresh knife blade here. I really need to see if we got those barnacles out of the oven. We can demold the barnacles and get another round going. We're gonna need a few. Oh, I see. Okay. Such a nerd. That's all right. Me too. Nerds. Those dang nerds. Oh, you got it. That's just our anti-bot layer. You don't even have to read them. Just click the dancing guy. There you go. You got it. I don't think so. It's a sculpting filter. How's the little man doing there, Ike? Growing fast, I imagine, just like Emma. Before you know it, he's asking for the keys to the car, you know. Oh! He's no more sweet. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Okay, let's see here. I was actually wanting to detach this so I could, I wanted to do this a little bit different here. Make it look more naturally worn by breaking it and then reattaching it. Oh. we're just gonna take this. I'm just gonna wrap it around like this. There's the end. I see. Oh, it's just that end. Is he though? Is he? That's debatable. Sounds like twice the problems. Just kidding. How old is he now? Clayton crates. Good. Expert cratesmiths. What do they call that? Man, what's the word for that? The guy who makes buckets and barrels. Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. I'll say it starts with a T. Or an F. Oh, or a C. Cooper. Thank you. That's the one. Yeah, that's close enough. Barrel rider. I watched like a 2-hour documentary on Coopers and how they do their job. It's pretty cool, man. Every town used to have one. So a guy that made the buckets and the buckets and the barrels. Barrel rider. My father was a blacksmith. Oh yeah? That's cool. I've always liked blacksmithing. That's something I like to get into, like on the side. I have an anvil, and I have a forge. My anvil is an actual piece of railroad track. Like a slice of, it's like a 2-foot section of railroad track I got from someone who works in the railroad industry. It's the easiest way to get an anvil that doesn't cost a bunch. Well, it cost me nothing, actually. It was free. Just got to know the right people. A good anvil costs a lot of money. But the railroad track works just fine. All right, reestablish. Grew up on a large horse farm. Nice. My wife grew up in a small village out in the country. They got horses and sheep and all kinds of cool stuff. I very much soak it in when I'm there visiting. It's a wonderful place. Almost reminds me of like a real life shire, you know? Yeah, it's very peaceful. Very, very pretty there. It's just like in the Shire, though, you know, like the people that are there are just like, you know, merry and but grumpy at the same time. And nah, not so much grumpy, but great food. Just a peaceful atmosphere. I get to be the wizard that comes into town to cause mischief. New York, huh? I've always despised large cities. Clayton. I grew up on the outside suburbs of Chicago, so I definitely got my fill of big city stuff. Not for me. My activator spray. You could get used to the loud stuff. Yeah. We're all different, that's for sure. Well, you're in Berlin. What do you think? You like living there, AK? Or is it just out of necessity that you stay? Berliner. I mean, I hear they got the best doner kebabs in town. That's why you're staying there, huh? The kebabs. Well, fair enough. Trust should be earned, never given. Let everyone be a liar first. Trust no one. Yeah, you can trust people. You just gotta not give it to people. Have a high margin for that trust being earned. And also you have to really realize that people are human, we all make mistakes. So. Nobody's perfect. Oop. It's not about when someone makes a mistake to me, it's how they respond after the mistake. What are they saying and doing afterwards? That's what really matters. Yeah, for real. You didn't even know what you were saying or doing. One shot is a mistake. That's what I say. I've never been about that. No, thank you. Oh, my daughter is summoning me for a goodnight kiss. I'll be right back. Alrighty. On her way to dreamland. Well, Not quite yet, but soon enough. Kids always get super hype right before bed. So once that crash happens after the hype, it's... Okay, let's see, where were we? Ah, yes. I'm back. Oops, there we go. She is, yeah, of course. She's, of course, learned some human cleverness. A little bit, manipulation skills and all that fun stuff. But yeah, she's a really good kid. I gotta give her that. Clever, though. Very clever. It's an arms race of wit here that I'm slowly losing. Every day I lose a little bit more. I suppose that's what I get for teaching her bartering skills at the age of 2. She's about to turn 5, actually. April 24th, we're actually having a stream party for her. If anyone wants to send her a gift, ! Emma. She'll be, anything sent will be wrapped up by the missus, and we'll do an unboxing with her. We don't really celebrate Christmas. Yeah, we don't celebrate Christmas or don't really do much holidays, so we kind of make a bigger deal out of birthday. He doesn't use it most of the time. He'll figure it out. Oh, nice. So yours is okay. Yours is pretty close. Yeah, I like that she's born in the spring. Her birthday's always around the time we're planting like flowers and stuff and doing a lot of stuff in the garden. Newness of life. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oof. That's not good, Mr. Ike. Just remember, he's gonna be a young man someday who's gonna be able to kick his papa's butt. Yeah, I mean, she's not super bad with it, but yeah, she definitely knows how to game the systems for sure, which is not such a terrible thing. She knows all her alphabet. She can count to over 100 and knows a lot of German words. Definitely not bilingual, but she does know quite a bit of German words. You know what? I think I have a hook tool that might do a better job with this. Yeah. They do, yeah. They definitely learn it much quicker. It's really easy to learn a language when you immerse yourself into a world where they're only speaking that language. Because I'll say I definitely pick up every time I go to Germany. I definitely pick up a lot. Because everyone's speaking it around you and using it, and you're just like fully immersed in it. So. Yeah, this is better. Oh, really? Are they full sisters or half sisters? Full sisters. Oh, okay. Dang. That's being proactive with the languages, that's for sure. Yeah, Emma does that too, where she pretends like she doesn't know what you're talking about, or, a true sign of next level cleverness. Pretending to not be clever. What if she doesn't know she's... Oh, no, it's definitely like just a sneaky intentionality on it. I'm trying to think of a good scenario to describe it. Like one of the things she'll like to do is she likes to, she'll like to interrupt when grown-ups are talking. But she knows that she's not supposed to do that, so she'll cleverly go in the other room, which is something we always tell her to do if she wants to sing or be loud, to go into the other room if grown-ups are talking. So she'll do that, but then she'll be extra loud, so she's still interrupting from the other room. And then you'll confront her about it, and she'll be like, oh, I didn't know I was doing that. Sorry, Apologies. Mm-hmm. Sure, you didn't know what you were doing there, huh? It's because of it's an attention thing for sure. Yeah, right. Nah, that's normal. I remember I still remember when I was a kid, and you used to think when grown-ups were talking, it was like the most boring thing ever. And us grown-ups, we sure do like to just chit-chat and talk all the time. I get it. Still is generally. I don't know. I've become one of those. I just enjoy talking, sitting around and talking. Totally boring grown-up mode. I'm sure you're totally talking about cool stuff, though. Yeah, to me. It's interesting to me. Not to a almost 5-year-old, though. She'll also do this thing where she pretends like she didn't hear you when she totally did, just to like mess with you. Especially when it's you telling her to do something that she doesn't want to do or doesn't want to stop doing. Huh? What'd you say? You heard me. Hey, what's up, Jay Skellington? Yeah, for sure. It's probably because when you're younger too, kids they tend to, whenever they are talking about something, they're very passionate about it. Very high energy. They relate to that high energy coming back at them, you know. That's right. Yeah, this is the pirates' base. Okay, gotta work on this pillar at the top here. What am I doing? I'm adding texture. I'm adding wood texture to the wood. This creates the illusion of scale. If I just left this wood as is, it looks like it's a bigger piece of wood, right? But should be a large piece of wood that's interpreted at a smaller size. So we're adding more wood grain to the already existing wood grain to make it look like it's, like a full piece of tree, not a tiny piece of wood. Oh. All right, okay. Gotcha. I haven't really cut myself in a long time, except for just recently I did this nice, cut half my knuckle off the other day. It's almost healed up though. I have another C on my hand. On the same hand too, look at that. It's the same kind of injury right there. Now I just need to do a little N right here, like my logo, little CN. Right there too. So we know whose hand this is. Sounds like a plan. How will we know whose hands these are? We don't put our initials on them. This one was from an axe right here. This one. It was through a real thick leather glove too. I was holding a piece of wood, like a piece of wood like this, chopping with an axe, and I just went like that. So the axe went in right there, created that little incision. Well, I don't try to. That's the first time I cut myself while sculpting in over 10 years, I think. Oh. And it happened in a weird way. What it was is I was cutting something real difficult to cut, and it was with this saw. It was I went past the thing I cut and then came back with the back of the blade. So it was this part that got me right there. I was just using too much force, to be honest. Very easy not to cut yourself if you don't use a lot of force. Have more a slow approach to stuff like that. But I was using a lot of force. I paid for it. I paid for it dearly. It's always my left hand getting, because my right hand is always the perpetrator, holding the tool. So this hand is perfectly unscathed. Oh wait, just kidding. I can't remember where I got that one from. See that scar right there? Little puncture scar. Can't remember. Relatively unscathed. I think that's it. One on the knuckle, right? Couple knuckle scars. Oh, there we go. Good news. The Gremlin Painting 1 class is uploaded and on the YouTube playlist now. So all is well. Very nice. It produces a different look. It's hard to get those really fine lines at the Dremel. Also, to get it straight, you know, like with the grain like that. Oh yeah, I'm pretty excited to paint this. We're almost at that stage. Charmed? I don't think I have. Not ringing any bells. Yeah, I kind of, the way I do the painting on the wood is I kind of use like I use acrylic, but I water it down so it does create like a staining effect. We are gonna do like a layer of black on top of here so we can glue these down. It'll be easier if we paint. All right, maybe we'll just glue them. As long as we use a wash, it'll get down into those cracks. Charmed, okay. Yeah, it's not ringing any bells. I'll have to check it out. Is it newer or an older one? There we go. Not recalling anything. I might have. What glue should we use? Maybe a 5-minute epoxy. But no, I don't really want the. I don't want the whatchamacallit, the shininess of the glue to show through the bottom of the planks, the cracks in between. Something sticky, yes. Something that will cause it to stick and stay stuck. Maybe we do a combination of like super glue and white glue or something. Something for the short term and something for the long term. It's definitely enough. Yeah, but I feel like 5-minute epoxy would be the best. Could just try to apply it a little methodically. Yes, let's do 5-minute epoxy and super glue. Super glue the Lino tiles. What's that? Who's that? Who's Kilmer? Former Batman. Was people these? What, wasn't it just yesterday we were talking about somebody else passing away? Some other actor or whatnot. Oh, like linoleum flooring? Oh, that guy. Yeah. Oh, that was the guy we talked about. Wow, that's old news. That was yesterday. Oh, just 2 days ago, actually.
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Hey, Aaron. Thank you so much for the 8 months of support. I appreciate having you, Aaron. Thank you very kindly. Ooh, Skull and Bones. Let's see what we got for you here. And Sarah, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How was your stream? To live a fulfilling life, one must find balance in all things. Work and play, duty and desire, sacrifice and indulgence. Contrast. Right, Clayton? One cannot exist without the other. Yeah, hey, no problem, Aaron. A wonderful member of our community. It's glad to have you. Okay. Hey, get some sleep. Thank you. Music stuff. All right. I appreciate that. Get some rest. Yeah, now we're just gonna put some jelly on some toast here. I mean, yeah. Definitely not. Ah, very good. I bet you're enjoying it that much more sitting there and playing that game. Need something heavy. Need more glue. Your leg days when you walk to your car? Wow, this guy does leg day every day. That's pretty crazy, Mr. EK. That's pretty awesome. I teach a free class that's available for everybody. And so instead of making people jelly side down. At least there was something there to catch it. This nice envelope on the floor. So yeah, instead of making classes behind a paywall, we just raise funds for me to do the classes for free for everybody, like a crowdfunding. So right now we're doing how to sculpt a robot. It's like a 15 or 16 episode series. Start to finish creation of a robot character that people can follow along and join in, and you can post your work on Discord, and I give feedback every week. Yeah, this class has, we will be doing LED lights. Just showing how to do mechanical hard edge surfaces and robot details. Okay, so now let's take yeah. It's all a front. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise, this guy. Okay, let's see here. I'll put some heavy pieces of wood on here while this cures.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Be at easel. Beasel. Beat easel. Wait, what was it? Wait, how does it go? Beate y Asel. Beate y Asel. Welcome. Be at Yasel. Ah, yes. Very good. Welcome. Welcome there, Be at Diesel. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Come on in. How was your evening? How was your stream? I think we need barnacles now. We're working on this pirate sculpture here, this Captain Sabertooth. I think we need to glue his sword down, and then we need to. Oh wait, Your Elvish name is right. Well, we just finished the base for this guy, or the dock. Well, not finished, but we just glued it, so that's drying. While that's drying, I think we're gonna work on some barnacles. Get some barnacle action going on. And yeah. Actually, let me go grab I think the barnacles are in the oven. Let me go grab them real quick. Charcoal commission, all right. Charcoaling it up. You know, I like to work in charcoal too, be at Easel. Actually, I work in charcoal like probably like 4 times a week. 4 or 5 times a week maybe. Sometimes more. Bet you didn't know that. Yeah. I do like charcoal. It adds such great flavor when you work with it. The barnacles are in the oven. 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, I like charcoal way better than propane, so way better. Do you use a charcoal chimney in your work there? Your charcoal work? I'm a proponent of the charcoal chimney. Yeah, use the barnacles. Pinion. Hello, Pinion. Yeah, there's a barnacle. Charcoal barnacle. Barnacles. The charcoal chimney method, yeah, it's great. It's great for getting the charcoal work started. Ooh. You know, if you're really into charcoal work, you gotta have a charcoal chimney. All right, let's add another coat of this stuff and make some more barnacles. Yeah, I can. I got a Morgoth over here. Let me just grab them real quick. Okay. We were working on this one earlier today. Yeah. Where all our light fixture range stuff is. This will be magnetized in the end. Form fitted. Also has this big hammer. Yeah. Yeah, that'll get added in the next. So we kind of wait till we have a few. That'll probably be getting updated soon, but we wait until there's like a bunch of new ones and then we update the whole thing. But yeah, be one of them. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me show those that haven't seen. If you can go over to my website here and go to the gallery. We got a few. This one has the LED lights. Alarak. Good old Alarak. That one too had lights. Italy. Did that project for Riot Games. It's actually on display at their main headquarters, Riot Games headquarters. No lights on that one. This one has lights. This is the Oni from Dead by Daylight. Lots of light work in that one. None there, none there. None there. Right here. Oh, there we go. Wasn't working for a second there. A little light effect on the hammer there. Got Gabriel Angelos smashes an orc boy. No lights on that one. All right, we're gonna attach this hand here with the sword. Pain? I don't think so. Not that I recall. I mean, maybe I have. Just not ringing any bells. Nine. Yeah, this is a special kind of clay called cast clay. It's a flexible polymer clay. Clay that's flexible after it's been cured. As you can see by his jacket here. Well, if you want to learn, I have free learning resources. Start to finish how to sculpt guides. Right now we're working through how to sculpt a robot project. The new episode happens every Sunday. But you can watch the videos and work at your own speed. Interesting. Okay. So like a stop motion film? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Aaron. Welcome aboard. All right, let's see if the glue is dry. Stay. Go grab his dock. And we'll start gluing on some barnacles. Good enough, I'll say. Let's see. Just needs his playing cards made and got a few extra accessories here. And then we add like some barnacles out along the bottom of these pillars here. Let's do that. One giant doubloon. Here's my bin with all my bits. All right. Let's grab all the barnacles. That's good enough. Yeah, these are little greeblies that I've made. Still thinking about having some sort of an emblem here on this chest. But I don't know. The Kraken. Skull and crossbones. Yeah, I don't know. A saber-tooth skull. That's just his name. I don't know if it has anything. I don't know if he has anything to actually do with saber-tooths. Let's just do the barnacles for now. Oh, don't worry. Fear not, citizen. I am a professional. It has been exactly 4.5 days since the last incident. Doesn't have as much oomph behind it anymore. I've only cut myself once this week, yeah. Hey, I had a whole like decade record, okay? I only cut myself once every 15 years. I have no worries. Clayton. I always think of the bad guy from Tarzan when I hear the name Clayton. Every time I hear a gunshot in the distance, I always stop and I say, Clayton. Of the past or of your past? Oh, okay. Well, you know. Tarzan is from my past too. So I'm in the same boat. Those Claytons are always great guys, am I right? Holding it down for Claytons worldwide.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Pixie and the Inkblots. Great band name. An awesome bean. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How was your evening? We're doing the finishing touches on this here dock for a pirate character that we're making. Cute cupcake sculptures, oh yeah? Very nice. Doing some sculpturing work too. Oh yeah? Too many beans. Just means you're not cooking them right. Hey, I appreciate that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go check out your channel. Give you a follow. Always on the lookout for fellow sculptors. I should just say artists, to be honest, but especially on the lookout for sculptors. Let's see here. Artology. You need to make a. You need like a Ron Weasley voice saying herbology, but you just make it say your name instead. Or a Neville Longbottom. Artology. Ooh, look at that.
43 months, again, nearly.
Oh, I see the cupcakes.
Where am I?
Artology. The art of artology. The art of the art. The art of the arts. Artology. Hey, what's up, Liam Core? Liam Core? You saying that right? I got a few more barnacles to place here. Well, it's gardening season. The garden is off to the races here. Very busy with that lately. Leah is fine. All right. All right, Leah. Artology Inc. It's good. Better good. Let's add another one there. Nameless user. Late night latte, the forbidden fruit. The forbidden bean. Oh, the tastiest. All right, I think those turned out pretty good. Eyes closed. Bummer. You ever tried taking cayenne pepper for headaches? I know it sounds weird. Like straight up, you know, like a half a teaspoon, just straight cayenne pepper. Mix in a little water and take it like a shot. No, it's true. It works for me. I don't get headaches very often, but when I do, it's the first thing I do. I'll consider it. Like, ibuprofen or cayenne pepper? Choose wisely. Now that you can look into it for yourself, but there's a real there's a real realness to that. As silly, as crazy as it sounds. Save the liver, yeah, right? I can't tell you the last time I had any sort of modern form of medicine. Ibuprofen definitely didn't work. Yeah. Okay, that's good to... Oh, good. That's good. Wonderful thing. Yeah, I grow a lot of my own herbs for my herbology. I've had a headache for 11 months. Okay. Listen here. A headache is your body's way of telling you there's something wrong. Okay? We gotta get to the bottom of this, Aaron. I had some friends a long time ago that the whole family was two sisters and the mom, three sisters, the mom and the dad, and they all had headaches all the time. And it was just a normal way of life until they eventually figured out they were actually gluten intolerant, all of them. And so they stopped eating gluten, things with gluten in them, and poof, all their headaches gone. Sometimes it's something as simple as that. Something in the diet that's not agreeing with your system for whatever reason. They were just living with the headaches. It's like, yep, this is just normal. This is how life's supposed to be. But, yeah. Just gotta figure it out. Gotta try things, figure out what it is. I think the best thing to do is you start with a very limited diet, and then you slowly kind of, like almost like you fast, and then you slowly re-add things back into your diet, so you can see if I figure out exactly what kind of triggers it. Their AC was leaking or something? No. Mold? No. Nope, they all had a gluten intolerance, and they were eating gluten stuff with gluten in it all the time, so. Electrolytes are low, need sea salt and water, and if you can find some potassium. Yeah, you know, most people are very, Most people don't have enough salt intake. I know they like to say that salt intake is bad, but we actually do need salt. Electrolytes, which is salt or insult. That's why when you get admitted to the hospital, usually the first thing they do is they put you on an IV bag, give you, which is, filled with saline. Salt deficient. Yeah, saline, because they know everybody's low on it. Potassium. I think this might be done. Other than the cards. I have some cards around here somewhere. Little placeholder cards. Little bag of them. Oops. Ah, found him. Sober Captain Morgan. That's nice, Mr. Brightside. Yeah, I add salt to my coffee. I just like how it tastes, but that definitely helps with the old salt intake. Now, these aren't the real cards. These are just placeholders. Way too much. No. Is she making the cards with my logo on them? I'm not sure. We'll see. And then I wanted to have a couple of aces on him somewhere. I was thinking like tucked in, kind of like under his boot here. Like the backside. Maybe in his hat. Just have a bunch of cards hidden in his clothing. I think I like the side of the boot better. Just cut a little slot for him there. Little swindler.
I feel sun through the ashes in the sky. Where's the one who guides us into the night?
Ace of circles.
What's begun is the war that will force this divide.
Now we're gonna cut this wire.
What's to come is fire and the end of time. I am the one who can recount what we've lost. I am the one who will live on. I have run through the fields of pain and sighs. I have fought to see the other side. I am the one who can recount what we've lost.
That'd be pretty cool. But it's for another project. I don't think we need to overcomplicate it either. Oh. Don't worry. It's made out of cascla. Makes you think of One-Eyed Willie from Goonies. But he's got both eyes. Before he lost his eye. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I really like how that stand came together. I love those. I'm telling you, man, the best ideas come while you're working on something. All right, well, let's put this to the side. Can't jump into the painting yet because we have to record the unpainted unpainted piece before we do any painting. So looks like he'll be in the painting stage next week. That's pretty nice. And we will work on something else. Let's see. Plenty to do. Oh, you know what? Let's work on Alduin's back scales. Those need to be... That'd be nice if we could finish this up. So I can start the next. Oh, do they? Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, before we jump into the dragon, I gotta do a little bit of work on this behind the scenes piece I've been working on. So. Just need to do a little step of this before I get it in the oven. There's like a little character emerging from a door here. But his hat needs to be finished up. It's a piece of cardstock. You can still see it there. Haven't done the underside yet. I shall. In your honor, I shall give them a hug. You have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. All right, let's brush that and then bake it. All right. It can go in the oven. Oops. I'm using a polymer clay called Cos clay. It's a special kind of polymer clay. It's flexible like a rubber after it's been cured. Alright, I want to get these back scales done here. If we can. Ladies and gentlemen, 'tis time for me to lay my weary head to rest. Once more, a nice full day. A full productive day. I must get some rest so tomorrow can be the same. Thank you all very much for joining me today, and thank you everybody for your support. Tonight was a very support-filled stream, thanks to some fine folk. So thank you very much for that. Ike, Greg, Looper. Yeah. Have a good night. We'll be tomorrow morning. We'll be working on the Minotaur. We'll be finishing off the detachable. We'll be hopefully getting him detachable again from the base, and we'll be cleaning up those burnt parts that need to be resculpted, and sculpting his hair. Really, he's in the final stages too. I think the base we're gonna do using Sculptamold, which I need to order some more Sculptamold. But yeah, it'll be another one. It'll be another one in the painting phase here. Let's see. Let's find someone to raid. Who can we find? Mr. Creature? Cody Shibi. Alright, I'll go raid Cody. Doing some illustration. All right. Good night. Till next time, my friends. Bye bye.